Luvbugs, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another video with the girl Carol. And today, guys, we're going to talk about getting out of God's way. God said, get out of his way. But you guys already know, before we get into the topic, if you feel like you can benefit from some encouraging videos, by all means, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click like, share, and comment. Okay, guys, so we're going to talk about getting out of God's way. God said, get out of his way. He is trying to do something in your life, and he cannot do it to his potential or to his, you know how God works, because you're in the way. You are in the way. You feel like you can make it happen. You feel like you can't just wait on God. You're impatient. You want to do it how you want to do it, and you're messing up everything. Everything is not going your way because you are in the way. God is trying to work on your behalf, and you're not allowing him to. So God said, get out of his way. Stop moving in directions that he is not trying to put you. Stop going places he is not trying to put you. Stop it. Stop it. God said stop. You are in the way. Get somewhere and sit down and be patient. Wait on him and do what he tells you to do. He gives you the desires of your heart. He gives you visions. He gives you plans. He gives you goals. He shows you these things every day. It's in your heart. You know it's something that you want to do. And he said, let him work that. He let him work it. Let him do what he needs to do. But you're not allowing him to do it because you are in the way. You will not give him what he is needing. And that is for you to sit down somewhere and get out of his way. So yes, God is trying to work in your life, and you will not let him. Who am I talking to? Is it you? I know it's been me. I know I've been in the way. I know that I've been trying to do God's work. I ain't gonna say God's work, but I've been trying to do what I need to do for years. Like I ain't consulted in God. I ain't waiting on him. I'm doing it how I want to do it and just messing it up. Just messing it up. Every time I do something, I'm messing it up. And then I'm sitting up wondering why things ain't going the way that I want it to go. I'm getting upset with God when I'm the one that's messing it up. Is that you? Are you doing the same thing? Get out of God's way. God is really trying to work in your life. I can see it. I can feel it. But you in the way. You are in the way. So, guys, listen. Get out of the way. Allow God to do what he has to do. Trust him. Trust him to the fullest, and know that God makes no mistakes. He's not going to take you where he doesn't know. He's not going to take you to places that are places that's going to harm you, or that's going to make you feel like, y'all, I can't even you just know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Like, God is not going to take you anywhere that you don't supposed to go. But if you take yourself, you're going to places that you don't even supposed to be in. You're creating chaos. You're creating a heartache. You're creating all things that is not of God, because you are stepping out of alignment. You are getting off the course, and now you're crying and heartbroken and wondering why life is going the way that it's going, because you are not in alignment to what God has for your life. The will of God is not in your heart. You doing everything under the sun. You know, the worldly things in the world look so amazing to us, and we just want to just touch it. We just want to go over there and just do a little something. You know what I'm saying? We just want to go over here because the world looks so good. But baby, it ain't. It is not. The world will tear you raggedy. Do you hear me? The world will tear you raggedy. You think you don't need God. You think you want to put him on the back burner. You think you don't want to take him in these places. If you can't take God with you, you don't even need to be there. Period. Let me say it one more time. If you cannot take God with you, you do not need to be there. Period. So get somewhere again and sat down. As people say in Arkansas, sat down. Ooh, I hate when people say that, sat. But anyway, get somewhere and sit your butt down. Hate is such a strong word. Y'all know what I mean. I don't like to hear people say sat down. I don't. It's not cute. But anyway, stay focused, Carol. Like Tabitha Brown say, stay focused. Stay focused. Oh, I'm just steady touching this. It's just squeaking. But anyway, whatever. But yeah, guys, get out the way. Get out the way and get somewhere and sit down. This is just a short little message, just a short little word. It ain't nothing long. It's straight to the point. Get out of God's way. God is trying to work in your life and you are in the way. Get out the way. Go somewhere, sit down. You keep praying, you keep begging, you keep crying, you all over the place just yelling and screaming and snotting and slobbing. And God didn't try to answer your prayer about 4 years ago. But you keep praying and you keep going back and you keep getting in the way. You keep doing stuff that you don't supposed to be doing. God is trying to do something in your life. Sit your butt down. I had to sit down. So why you think you ain't got to sit down? I mean, I ain't no better than you and you ain't no better than me. But I had to sit down because, honey, I was all over the place mentally. Baby, because I couldn't be content. I couldn't just sit and just let things happen. I just had to do something. And every time I had to do something, I mess it up. I could have probably been so much further than where I am today if I just would sit down. But you know what? God makes no mistakes. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Let me say that. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I had to go through some things in order to get to this point. And now that I'm at this point, baby, I'm sitting down and I'm allowing God to work in my life. I don't want to get in his way. I don't want to get ahead of him. I don't want to act like I'm bigger and better than him. None of that. I want to consult him in every single thing I do. Because I got to make sure that I'm in alignment with God. And I got to make sure, I don't know what I'm hollering up. Anyway, I just got to make sure that I'm right. I'm right with God because he is the head of my life. I can't get ahead of him. I can't do what I want to do. Even though God, gives me the desires of my heart, but he's still working in my life. I can't do anything without him. He is everything. I mean, he's everything to me. I cannot do life without him. And I said that, I would say that all the time, but I was doing life without him. I was putting him on the back burner because I still was trying to do what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, when I wanted to do it. And that's just not how it go, baby. That's not how it go, boo-boo. That ain't how it go, sugar plum. That ain't how it go. Well, not for me. I don't know about y'all, but not for me. I got to have God in the center of my life. He's the head of my life. I'm not rocking if God ain't rocking. If God can't go, I can't go either. I haven't been that way, but now that I'm that way, baby, if God can't go, I ain't going. I ain't going. Nope. God put me on this earth to help encourage people, y'all, and I just want to give you this word. He said, get out the way. So whoever sees this, this is for you. God said, get out the way. He is trying to work in your life, and he can't do what he needs to do to his full potential because you are in the way. God is God, and y'all know God gonna do what he got to do regardless. But you're in his way. Sit down and allow him to work. You want him to work, but you won't let him work. Oh, that's a good one. You want him to work, but you won't allow him to work. So what you want him to do? Then when things ain't going the way that you want it to go, the things don't go the way that you want them to go, then what you doing? You sitting somewhere crying, feeling sorry for yourself, depressed, down, out, when you ain't even got to, because God like, wait a minute, hold up, wait, I'm right here waiting on you. You waiting on God and God waiting on you. I'm right here, he says. I'm right here waiting on you. I got my hand out. I'm ready. I got you covered in the blood. All of that. You protected. I'm ready to push you forward. But you keep holding yourself back. All you got to do is take the first step and I'm going to take the rest. Come on, somebody. Y'all better quit playing. Get out of God's way and let him work in your life. Period. Okay, y'all. So that was what God wanted me to tell you. For the people that this video reaches, God is talking to you. God is talking to you. Get out of his way, because he's trying to work in your life. There's some things that you've been trying to get off the ground, some things that you've been praying super hard about. You're fasting, you're paying your tithes and all of this, and he's saying you're doing all the right things, but you're still getting in the way. You're doing these things, but then you're doing these things, but then you're still thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. No. And just do what you gotta do. Just work that thing. Whatever he puts in your heart, just work that thing. Because faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. But still, you cannot get in his way. You cannot try to force the issue and make this do this and make this do that and want this to happen. No, it's all in God's time, and it's his timing is the best time. I'm just stuttering, but his time is always the best time. So guys, yes, again, and I'm gonna let you good people go. God said, get out of his way, let him work, sit down, and wait on him. Wait on him. Don't go before him. Don't go. He said, sit down and wait on him, because he got you. He got your back. Okay, guys. I love you. Have an awesome, amazing day. Remember, faith over fear. And I just love you. There's nothing you can do about it. I just love you. And until next time, guys. Mwah.